Hi, girl. Take a few breaths just to get this party started and arms up and exhale and arms up and exhale, arms up and exhale. Perfect. Grab a dynaband that's moderate to heavy tension and take your band up and pull down with your arms. Now, hello everybody. As we're coming in, I'll just give some more cues. So once you have your band and it's overhead, you can add on a heel raise if you would like to add on a calf work. And Karen, maybe you could just, listen to your body, see what's going on. But these are options. You could also just choose one. And Julie, I can't see your screen. There's probably an option at the lower left-hand corner that lets you choose the camera, and then I can see you. Shoulders are down the back. Hi, Jean, I see you. And that looks good if you tilt it up. I like it. And Polly, I see you, buddy, I see you. Good, pull down. Now exhale as you work. 5, got a little catch an ankle. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now take the band behind your upper back. Take your palms and face them up. Now push out, exhale, and exhale. I'm going to move my mat for just a moment because I'm going to be adding on. This is the first move though, so your neck is easy, and this could be all you do. I want to add on an extra move if you would like, where you see how your sternum faces me still, even when you're squatting, your glutes go low, and that's a possibility. Now, if you want to, you can just stick with the arm motion. Especially in our classes, what we're trying to do is really make sure we get some stress, and I mean that in a good way, some challenge to the upper body, because that's, even if you were to do no workout, you probably walked somewhere during a day, but the arms really, everything's so automated, we really need to go after them. Although Polly, you probably get some good arm movement, arming. So we're doing 5 more. Lifting, picking up things, chores is good. And you're breathing calmly. I like it. That's good, Karen. 2 more. And 1. You got it. Now step on your band. I'm going to take a different band with 1 heel for easier, 2 for harder. Palms can be in, I'll just call it either supinated, which means palms up. But if you have the dynaband, a lot of times it's easier to be hammer curl. So I want your wrist to feel good. This should be a workout for the muscles. I don't want the joints to hurt. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, biceps, 9, and 10. These are your carrying muscles. Now we're doing 10 more. Exhale as you do this. Main thing is that you're not holding your breath. We're breathing in and out. That's 13. 14, your wrists are neutral, meaning they're comfortable for you. They're in line with your forearm. 17, 18, 19. There, Julie, I can see you now. And then 20. Good job. Now let that out. Take 1 arm behind your head. Take 1 hand behind your low back. Now exhale and push up with your top hand. So sometimes you have to adjust to make sure that you feel some tension. For our goal, this is 5, is to feel like by the time we get to 20, we've got fatigue and it's hard to finish. We're fatiguing. 8, good, jaw parallel to the floor. 9, 10, 11, 12. So the triceps should be feeling some fatigue. And 15, good, way to lengthen, I like it. 16, 17, 18, 19, and then 20. Now we're going to take this hand up, this hand back. Go up with your top hand. Push 2 to straighten. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Now we're going to take a sip and a stretch. So grab a sip, and then we're going to take a stretch. Interlace fingers at the low back and feel your shoulders and your chest open. I'm just showing you from the side so that you're opening your shoulders, your chest, but your ears in line with your shoulder. You're not letting your head poke forward. And then this is a qigong move just to let some tension go out of those shoulders, out of those hands. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And now grab a lighter band and put only one heel on it in the very middle. So your hands are on the band, your heels in the middle. You open up to the sides. So you exhale like you're the letter T. And yeah, Julie, I think yellow is good. And either green or yellow, Karen, I think that's good. Good. Out. Now you're exhaling. So what we're doing is both arms. That's why I said it should be a lighter one, because we're doing both out. Good. Only go as high as comfortable on your shoulders. That looks good. Good, Julie. Good, Karen. Good, Polly. Good, Betty. Good. Try that. Out. So both arms, I'm going to come in a little closer so you can see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hi, Jean. We just did some lateral raises. Now, this time, the band goes up and back 5 times. Make it pretty long arms, big, long elbows, so that you're feeling a stretch. This is not strengthening. This is for stretching. This is so important for posture and for shoulder health. All right, now find a place that felt good. Hold, breathe in. It's a shoulder stretch. Breathe in fully. And if you can, breathe in your nose. Now lower a little bit. So what we're doing too, when we breathe in really fully like this, we're nourishing the brain. And then lower, breathe in fully. Again. And whoo, should feel good. Let that go, but now use a hand weight that you can do bicep curls with. So for a lot of us, that would probably be between 5 and 10 pounds. And I'm going to have us, I'm going to show a hammer curl, but I want you to know you can also do it palms up. So let's just take 2 hand weights. As if you have a hammer, you're controlling the way up and you're controlling the way down. You can do it supinated or hammer. So you guys know, just sometimes I'll mix it up. I know some of you prefer supinated because of your wrist, and supinated, you prefer neutral because of your wrist, hammer grip. Main thing is your muscle, so this muscle that carries is working. Your wrist should feel good and it just stays in line with your forearm. Check your knees every now and then. If you tend to stand with your knees backwards, you're going to want a soft feeling as if there's a marshmallow in your knee, just a soft feeling. And notice your neck. It's not tense. The shoulders are not lifted. Good. Nice. There is a little belly pull in with your exhale. It's not huge. It doesn't have to be. It's just supportive, 5%, 10%. And let's take one more. Now what we're going to do is hold on to the hand weights beside your hips, wherever your arms fall. Now you're going to lift both heels so you have an extra weight in your body. And 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and you guys know I do tend to hit calves because it's really important for blood flow so that we don't get swollen swelling in the lower extremities. These muscles need to be strong for balance too. And take it again. Let's do one more here. Exhale. Now let your hand weights down, and you're going to take your half moon pose, which is also called crescent pose, one of my favorite poses. If you would like to add a foot over, you can. 5, 4. This is for posture. This helps prevent rounded upper back and rounded shoulders, and it helps prevent back pain. Okay, inhale and go up and over. And you're breathing really fully into this. Yeah, all of this should feel like your ribs, the muscles between them expand. We're trying to keep our respiratory muscles pliant. So it's easy to take a full breath. And then one more, interlace fingers here, breathe in. All right, now we're gonna take arm out wide. So a weight that's slightly probably less than what you just did. So let's say between 3 and 6 pounds. It might be more, might be less. I just try to give a ballpark. What you'd like is that it's a weight that lets you have good form. There's no temptation to ask your neck to help because the weight is appropriate for you. Good. You exhale as you lift. 5, 6, 7, and 8, and 9. Good. I like how you're controlling it on the way up. 10, and on the way down. 11, and feel your shoulders getting stronger. 12, and we're not going any higher than the shoulder joint. 13, we have even breath. 14, in other words, we're not holding our breath. 15, 16, 17, 18, 2 more, 19, 20, lower those hand weights down. Good, and then this is going to be a fun stretch. So if you can, stand on one foot, and I know you can because we practice it. And then the option would be cow face, stretch, one hand up, one arm behind. 5, 4, 3. Look at that high tree, Karen. Good job. Ever since the retreat, you've got a high tree, girl. All right, try it. Other foot. So the foot goes up, and then possibly switch your hands. Try your hand. Yeah. Good. Look at that high tree. Look. Everybody good. And notice this shoulder stretch. It really helps you get a full breath. Betty, way to go. Good. If you're up there though for a moment, your body's figuring it out. And then let that go. And then just hold hands with yourself and massage your hands and your carpals. All right, good, good, Jean. All right, we're gonna take some hand weights overhead. It's gonna look like this. They're still in front of you, so probably a little bit lighter, maybe 5 pounds or so. So take your hand weights here. Now, you can do this seated if you need to, and exhale. I kind of like a wider stance on the feet. I want you to feel stable. Good, and belly in. And 4, 5, 6, 7. You have a little bit of an ab tone. 8, 9, 10. Now just 5 more on these, and then we're going to go back to a band. 5, 4. Now the neck is easy. 3, 2, 1. Now let those hand weights down. Take a sip And then we're gonna meet with a dynaband behind our upper back. You can shoot for 8 to 10 ounces or 8 to 12 ounces during the class. Band behind, palms up. Now, this is breaststroke. So notice how it's a circle. 2, good. 3, 4, and this is an option. 5, you can put your feet out. 6, and if you would like to add on, 7, 8, your heels are heavy. 9, your chest is a flashlight shining forward. Now, the arms are going to change. Forward and around this time, 1. Forward and around this time, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, stay in your chair, hold. Take your palms and gonna add 10 little pulses on both the legs and the arms. Just little. 8, 9. Now just hold, just the legs are working. 10. Just holding. 5. Breathing. 3, 2, stand back up. Walk the feet in together. Really good job. We're going to go to the floor. I'm going to tilt my screen down a little bit. Get your band that's heavy. So that could be a purple or a blue or a red. And put your band, oops, I'm going to tilt down one more, band around your feet. Now this is a back row. So your heels are long in front of you. You cross your rope like an X. Palms are on the tubing, not the handle. So if you have an elastic tubing, you're holding onto the tube, not the handle. Pull your elbows close by your ribs. The arms touch your shirt or touch your ribs. That's how close they are. Good, and then you pull past. Exhale. Everybody looks good to me, but if you're feeling like you're slouched to sit here, just sit on a pillow or sit on a blanket so that your hamstrings have some slack. Pull and exhale. Pull, and you may feel your biceps still, like we did earlier. You may feel your lat, your big back muscle, and the back of your shoulder. And pull. Good. And pull. If you ever didn't feel enough tension on these, because this is a strong muscle group, you could do 2 bands on this one and increase your intensity. Another thing is they do make a heavier band, like this purple's pretty heavy. Okay, now we're going to add on. So you bend one elbow and you rotate to that same side. This is rotation with your row. Bend one elbow and rotate to that side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Nice job. Now, this is going to be a stretch. You can sit any way you want. Called, this is the rotational stretch. So arms out and then you just hold. This is what helps, one of the recipe ingredients to help prevent forward upper back and rounded shoulders. The upper back rotation flexibility is critical to prevent a rounded upper back. Rotate. It's feeling so good in the upper back. Now open up your arms. Exhale, rotate the other way. And then face me. Good job, guys. Now grab a sip if you want and grab a band. It might be a little less than the one you just did, but it's going to be moderate at least, not light. Take your band around, so probably a green or a red if you have a elastic tubing, probably a darker blue if you have their bands. Yep, but you know your bands. There's different companies, so that's why it's hard to say what color. If you have the Spree, probably a red or a green would be good. All right, pull like you're upside down V with your arms. And Karen, I'm like you, I like to just stick my hands in there and knife, pinky lead the way. Your shoulders are down the back. That's why I'm wide enough that I don't run into the floor, just wider than your hips. Your belly pulls in. You might be able to go a half an inch further than you initially started pulling. Sometimes the brain just does what is barely necessary. So your conscious effort will let the band go a half an inch further. Nice job, Jean, good. And you're tall. So it is helping posture. You're lifted up to your crown. Really good, guys. The back is working, and we like a strong back. Now cross your band like the letter X. Put your elbows very close to your sides and open up your forearms. Rehab, external rotation. Everybody looks good. Your wrists are neutral. You're not hurting your wrist or thumb to do this. Your neck is easy. This is the least glamorous exercise, but it is so helpful for the shoulders. It's just very therapeutic. So don't worry if it doesn't feel like a big, strong bicep curl. These are little muscles that help support and protect that shoulder. Now take the band uncrossed again, so it's parallel. Now act like you have this sort of circle. Act like you're trying to put your hands on each wall, so wide. But notice how I'm lower than my shoulder. We're lower than our shoulder height. Rear deltoid. This muscle doesn't get much work during the day. Most of our work is forward where our arms are. That's why the front of our body tends to be more biased and internal rotation and rounded head and forward shoulders. So not us, we're going to complement this back body. Building strength in the back of the shoulders. Continuing the breathing. All right, get ready, one more. And I'm going to move just so you can see me from the side. This is a bicep curl. You could, I'm going to show you lots of ways. You could do this right here. If you don't have enough tension, you can grab more band. If you would like an extra add-on for your abs and you do not have osteoporosis, you can do flexion. You can also lift the elbows. So just find one that feels good to you. Belly in, wrist feel good. You can let your hand go towards your shoulder as opposed to the middle of your body. So let your hands go towards your shoulders. Good. I like to slightly point the toes on this just so that the band doesn't have any chance of rolling off my feet up. All right, try 4, 3, 2, and sit up. Now this is called the rack. Go up, 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 and behind you, fingers away. And this one goes up, 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 and behind. Now lift your heart. 5, oh, good. 4, breathe in. 3, 2, breathe in. And then exhale, relax. Nice job. Go back, take one more sip and let's go back to the band. This is going to be a pattern. The pattern is really good to prevent dementia, to help keep the brain healthy. And we also only speak words of praise about it too. So we do one of these, and then one of these. And now I'm going to cue it. Low, pull, wide, pull, bicep curl with a hinge if you can add on that hinge. Low, wide, and bicep. And low, and wide, and bicep. Good, a pattern. And low, poly, and wide, and bicep. And you're remembering the pattern. You're telling your brain, good, what you want it to retain, where are you in the sequence, and then you know what comes next. And pull, wide, and bend. One more, and pull, wide, and biceps. Nice job. The next one is push-ups. Now, you can stand up and do them on your wall. I'll show all forms where you bend your elbows and straighten. You can also do them on the floor in a square or on your knees in a modification. And bend and straighten. Elbows close to your body on these, shoulders down the back. Breathe in. Good, Karen. Yep, good. Looking good. Love it. About 10 of these. And take 2. And then 1 when you're ready. Meet you back. Nice job, guys. And then take arms out. Now you can sit however you want. Go up and over. Now breathe into the side that you're stretching. Add a little rotation down. Add a little rotation up. Inhale and come up and over. Lateral flexion. Your spine, for a healthy spine every day, it wants to do lateral flexion like we're doing, rotation, flexion, extension, and axial extension, which is a tall spine. And that is one of the secrets to keeping your spine healthy. Rotate. You see a dog or a cat get up from a nap and they do a lot of these moves. So that's what we're doing. Breathe in. Nice job. Now 3 breaths up. So what we're going to do is when we breathe in, you can breathe in a light energy of total wellness, total well-being. And then exhale, let go of anything that troubles you. We're just going to invite total wellness into every part of our life, into your cells, your physical body, your mind, your breathing, your ideas, relationships, the animals in your life, whatever it is. Breathe in wellness and exhale of anything else. And then we'll just take a moment to feel that well-being, hands to the heart, and breathe in the energy of well-being. And notice how good it feels when your body's in that state of wellness. Today, I intend to stay connected to that feeling of wellness. In my wellness, I'm a fuller vessel when I'm around others. I intend to spread wellness wherever I go. If I ever feel I start to wobble, I know I can reconnect to this natural, inherent well-being place that always exists inside me. With so much appreciation. Thank you all so much. I think you did great. Happy Tuesday. Bye, guys. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.